Hello everyone, and welcome back to Mass Effect. In the last episode, we came here to Eden Prime, where Cerberus had actually uncovered a real-life Prothean in a stasis pod. This episode, we're going to be trying to find a way to crack him out of his stasis pod and fight off Cerberus in the meantime. So we need to head... Oh, we don't need to head anywhere. Find the remaining pod data. Cool. I guess we just got to figure that out. So there's going to be just a lot of, Cerberus fighting in this as well. So I'm going to use this opportunity to... Actually, hold on a second. I think that something happens here. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does.
They were gunned down while having drinks and watching the game. This isn't a military stronghold, it's somebody's home.
It appears that Cerberus cares little for civilian casualties.
Ah, good. The classic rule here of if you encounter resistance, you're probably going the right way, so... Yeah, I have a major issue with this DLC, is that it is DLC. And it's even worse, it's Day Zero DLC. So this came out the day the game came out, and I got it when I played through it first, because I was like, oh cool, there's an actual Prothean DLC, that's pretty cool. Should that have been £6 on launch day? That's real dubious, because for me, DLC makes sense when it's if it's months after the game. I didn't mean to sabotage him, I meant to sabotage the turret behind him, but that worked too. I did get the turret behind him, apparently, yes. But yeah, DLC should be, when the game's finished, you make additional stuff, like expansions and stuff like that. It shouldn't be optional content in that way. It's if it's finished at the time the game releases, it should be released with the game in a lot of ways. Because they shouldn't be working on... I feel there's something morally, not morally, but problematic with working on optional stuff while also you're still working on, the main thing. It's if this is considered fundamentally enough part of the game experience to work on it while working on the main game, it should be included as part of the main game. And yes, technically it doesn't really affect anything, this mission. It is kind of...
There. That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to find the status of the activation signal.
Yes, I think that's often the case with Day Zero DLC for games, which is now not at all uncommon, but it was kind of uncommon back in 2012, and it irritated me then, and it still slightly irritates me now. Anyway, here is the second console that we are looking for. Also, this is a really nice thing. Now we've got the 2 magazine upgrades on this. This thing can hold 45 shots before needing to reload. That's fantastic.
I never thought our empire would fall. It won't. We will sleep here until the Reapers return to dark space. Then we will rise, 1,000,000 strong. For the Empire. For the Empire. Get to your stasis pod. Victory. Broadcast the stasis readiness signal to all life pods.
And the refugees who have yet to reach the bunker.
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire.
You understood that one too? Yeah. I've got the signal the Protheans use to activate stasis mode. Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod.
Quite some loading time there on that door, Jesus. Oh, it's because they needed to load in a shuttle doing things. Excellent. Right, let's fight some assault troopers. So, what can you do, ED? Let's distract them with a decoy. Hey, look at that. Fake ED appears. That can be handy basically if you just want to do the old self-flank maneuver where you just kind of run yourself around one side and the other. Ah, excellent. These guys. Let's work towards that mail slot achievement then. Spoing. Yeah. 7 out of 10. Oh, we should be able to get that before too long. And let's get this one. That should be 8 out of 10. Brilliant. I do enjoy that achievement particularly. Oh, this guy still has shields, so that wasn't the most useful thing on him. Let's overload his shields. Oh! Oh, he blew up. Well, that's not what I wanted to happen at all. I don't feel great about that, to be honest. Either way, we've got one more to fight down here. Oh, forget that sometimes it doesn't auto-reload your gun. I'm just sat here with an empty sniper rifle. There we go. So, we need to get back to the pod, which is over there. Is this the way through? No, this isn't the way through. The geography of this area is very challenging, I find it. Oh, that was interesting. Good one there, Shepard. Oh, God, the shit's quite a lot of stuff. Okay, let's I was going to say hack and sabotage, and I said habitage these turrets. I'll have that, thank you. Alright, that should now do a little bit of damage for us. And let's see what I can do about these Guardians as well. See if I can get some more of that mail slot achievement. Oh, the angle was slightly wrong there, damn it. Ooh. Well, hopefully... Yeah, well, I could get just a good shot on there. But I want the achievement, damn it! Well, right, at least this one's now turned on us again, so... And... Spoing! Yep, 9 out of 10. One more to get on that. Wonderful. Overload him, please, ED. Thank you, and bring him into the air for us, Liara. Or into the ground. Is that him? Well, if that was him, it isn't him anymore. God, this game be real fucked up sometimes. Here we go. This is what we're looking for. The pod.
The bridge. We'll need to locate the controls.
No time. Let's find another way across.
So what we did then, ran off there, I should have warned you first, is technically irreversible, that if you haven't got all the intel for the resistance movement submission, you can't go back and get some of it now, so be aware of that. But there's no upgrades or weapons or anything really to find in this mission, it's just that submission is it. How do I get off this roof? Also, it's cool to see Eden Prime like normal, because like last time we were here it was very much on fire and attacked and had like spooky red lights and everything, and this cool... massive archaeological dig site. Oh. Get on the ladder, you silly woman. There we go. Alright, and with that, we can get to the pod and activate it. I really thought a cutscene triggered when we were further away from it there.
Transmitting the signal. Perfect. It'll take a few moments for the life pod to process it.
Right!
Cerberus has heavy forces incoming. We'll need to hold this position.
I really thought I could hide behind this as cover. Apparently I can't. Let's try and use this one then. Right, I'm going to switch over to Sniper and just try and, ruin some people's day from a distance, because you'll just have a lot of Cerberus people coming in the corner there. And I've got like 20 shots in this Sniper, so this should be pretty good. Because there'll be a stream of Guardians and whatnot coming in. Ooh, fireball. They're going to try and flank around us there. That's irritating. Oh, did he... He looked like he dissolved or something. I guess they're all kind of been pulled off balance by the... What's it called? By the... Singularity. Oh, let's throw the occasional fireball over there just to see what happens. Right. Am I reloaded? Yeah, I am reloaded. You're annoying. Oh, his brain came out. God, the headshots are really nasty on this. Right, let's get that achievement. Thank you. No achievement mail slot? Come on, I'm pretty sure I got the commendation there. Maybe it'll take a while to register. Because that was on 9 out of 10, and I'm pretty sure that was the 10th out of 10. Well, there'll always be another day. Let's get this guy. Oh, God, headshots are nice in this, but also, especially with the concentration mod, they are actually pretty easy to get, and they are brutal. This sniper basically also does just do a lot of damage. It has the drawback is that it's... you only fire one shot, and then you have to reload, and it is quite slow to reload. But then the advantage is, especially on... I should maybe crack the difficulty up a bit, I don't know, because I'm on the normal difficulty, but it's like, literally...
Catch our breath. Or set up preparations for the next wave.
Well, let's get you on those sides again.
Has the life pod ended stasis mode?
It should not be much longer. We should look for ways to hamper the enemy's approach.
I can lay down a singularity to block enemy access.
The best thing you can do, love, is get undercover there and just wait. Ah, good! One of these! Shit, we've not seen these before. This is an Atlas mech. They are fucking massive. So, it's got shields and it's got armor. So, my rapid-fire stuff will be ideal for taking out the shields first. Wow, the reload time is really nice on that, other than how long you can go without reloading. I'm a bit under fire here, but I really want to get some shields back. But unfortunately, these guys there have kind of got around me there. Let's take this guy down, and then basically my sniper rifle will absolutely wreck him once we're down to the armor, as will my, what's it called? Incinerate, because Incinerate's really nice against armor. Oh, there we go, that's thick. And let's burn him a little bit. Let's have ED also incinerate him, because she's got Incinerate. Let's have... Did I just use decoy on him or something? Is that why there's a fake ED in me? Or is that real ED? No, real ED's over there. Shit. Well, anyway, let's warp him, which is also nice against armor. Looking pretty good here. Give me a chance to reload, and let's have another shot at his brain. It is possible to kill the guy in the Atlas without killing the Atlas and then take it over, which hopefully we will have the chance to do here. Don't know if that worked or not. Looks like it did. Cool. Oh, nope. There it goes. Well, either way, now we just got to clean up a few more Cerberus people. Is this real? Yeah, you're real. Cool. It's always hard to tell with ED because there can be a couple of her floating around that way. Oh, are they... I swear I saw another shuttle. Oh, that shuttle may have just been dropping off people over here. There's a little radar, by the way, in the bottom right there where you bring up the power wheel, which can be useful for, just finding where people are. Burn him. And I think we're actually pretty good now. I'm just going to head in here because taking these guys out from a distance is just a little irritating. So let's just go in here. Oh, bugger. Oh, wow. Killed the shit out of him. Wonderful. And I think we're good. Oh no, someone's like choking to death slowly. Oh, there he is. And are we now good? Yes, I think so. Let's head back to the pod, and I think we're done here. Wonderful. Let's crack it open and see.
There, you've got it. It may take him some time to fully regain consciousness. Be careful, he's confused. Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us, but for him, it's only been...
A few minutes!
No, the bunker is falling. There is no other option.
There are pods online! Those soldiers are still alive!
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire. Preparing neutron bombardment. Get to your life pod now. Neutron bombardment underway.
What is left of it? A few hundred people. How am I to rebuild an empire from that?
Further adjustments may be necessary. The neutron purge compromised the facility.
Clarify.
Sensors are damaged. Automated reactivation is not an option. You'll remain in stasis until a new culture discovers this bunker. This may lead to a power shortage.
Do not shut off more pods. I need the few that are left.
Power needs will be triaged appropriately. You will be the voice of our people.
I will be more than that. How many others?
Just you. You can understand me?
Yes. Now that I have read your physiology, your nervous system, enough to understand your language.
So you were reading me while I was seeing...
Our last moments. Our failure.
Your people did everything they could. They never gave up. And I could use some of that commitment now.
Shepard, whatever you did got Cerberus interested.
Asari. Human. Synthetic. This is not a good beginning.
It's not safe here. Will you join us?
You fight the Reapers?
Yes.
Then we will see.
A living Prothean?
That's correct, Admiral. But he's not quite what we expected.
Commander, our scientists barely understand what they need to do here. If the Prothean can help us construct this device, we need his cooperation.
Understood, Admiral.
We're losing colonies faster than we can evacuate. We've never seen a force like the Reapers.
He has, Admiral.
Can he help us?
I intend to find out.
Good. Cerberus slipped up and gave us a new weapon. Don't let it go to waste. Hack it out.
Shepard, I need you down in the port cargo hold. It's about our new guest.
I'm on my way. What's the problem?
I've tried to make the room more accommodating, but they're not letting me talk to him.
Apologies, Doctor. Contact protocol with a new species. Assume hostility. We had to dust off the regulations.
But he's not new. I've spent my life studying Protheans.
At ease. I don't think our guest will be a problem. Will he?
That depends on you. I can sense fear in you, anxiety and distress. The Reapers are winning.
What do you mean, you sense?
All life provides clues for those who can read them. It is in your cells, your DNA. Experience is a biological marker.
Then what exactly did I experience back on Eden Prime? That was a hell of a flashback.
The battle left its own mark on me. I communicated this to you. It can work both ways.
Like your beacons.
Yes. Which... You found one. You saw it all. Our destruction, our warnings. Why weren't they heeded? Why didn't you prepare for the Reapers, human?
It's Commander. And nobody could understand your warnings. The beacon nearly killed me.
Then communication is still primitive in this cycle.
We pieced together what we could, and used it to stop a Reaper invasion 3 years ago.
Then the extinction was delayed.
Now we have your plans for the device. We're going to build it.
Device?
The weapon your people were working on. I'd hoped you could tell us how to finish it.
We never finished it. It was too late.
Then I take it you don't know anything about the catalyst.
No. I was a soldier, not a scientist. Skilled in one art, killing.
What was your mission?
Among my people, there were avatars of many traits. Bravery, strength, cunning. A single exemplar for each.
Which are you?
The embodiment of vengeance. I am the anger of a dead people, demanding blood be spilled for the blood we lost. Only when the last Reaper has been destroyed will my purpose be fulfilled. I have no other reason to exist. Those who share my purpose become allies. Those who do not become casualties.
Nothing in our fight against the Reapers has been that cut and dried.
Because you still have hope that this war will end with your honor intact.
I do.
Stand in the ashes of 1 trillion dead souls and ask the ghosts if honor matters. This silence is your answer.
We found this at the dig site. I assume it belongs to you.
It is a memory shard.
Could it help us with the device?
No, it contains only pain. But I will help you fight. And the last thing the Reapers hear before they die will be the last voice of the Protheans, sending them to their grave.
If you don't mind, I have a few more questions I'd like to ask.
Here it comes.
I've written over a dozen studies on your species. I've published in several journals that...
Amusing. Asari have finally mastered writing.
I'm sorry?
Never mind. What do you wish to know?
We've never seen a species with this sensory ability you have.
It was common among my people, imparting experience through touch, the chemistry of life. Complicated ideas could be absorbed in seconds.
That sounds very useful.
We evolved as hunters. Reading 1,000 details in our environment ensured our survival.
I'm beginning to understand the beacons a bit more.
Later, we developed technology to harness our ability. Information could be stored in certain objects through touch. Memory has its own biomarker, its own chemistry, as do knowledge and skills. The beacons could remember these things.
Things like Reaper invasions.
Yes, I can still sense the turmoil in you, witnessing the extinction of our empire. The fabric of your being was forever marked that day.
So, could you read something about this room?
There was liquid, a form of incubation. The DNA of a Krogan who lived here. He was powerful, prone to violence.
I'm impressed. His name was Grunt.
And if he were my enemy, I would have given him a wide berth. There is great strength in his genes.
Liara here would never forgive me if I didn't ask you. What was Prothean civilization like?
Yes, I've always wondered, what sort of government did you have, and can you tell me about your religious beliefs, or perhaps the...
We are dead now. What does it matter?
I'm sorry. Studying your history has been a lifelong passion of mine.
When I was born, our empire was already at war with the Reapers. The first thing I remember was seeing my planet on fire.
What was your civilization like before the Reaper attack?
We were the dominant race of our cycle. We ruled the galaxy.
My studies indicated you were the only race engaged in space travel at the time. I always found that curious.
We were one empire composed of many subjects. All eventually called themselves Prothean.
What if they didn't want to?
They weren't given a choice.
Are you saying you enslaved the other species?
Any could oppose us if they wished. And if they had won, they would have ruled. Many tried. None succeeded.
I had no idea Protheans were so... severe.
It was by necessity. Very early we encountered the dangers posed by machine intelligence. They rebelled against us.
We've had the same problem. They're called Geth.
We could not allow the machines to surpass us. It was decided the only way to win was to unite all organic life within our empire.
Did it work?
For a time. The Metacon War. We were turning the tide. Until the Reapers arrived. Then we understood machines had surpassed us long ago, in ways we could never imagine.
Back on Eden Prime, it looked like there were other stasis pods. What happened?
The Empire had fallen, and we knew our cycle was lost. We were the final vanguard, the best soldiers left alive.
So more of you were supposed to survive into this cycle?
Yes. Under my leadership, a new Prothean empire would have arisen. We would have commanded the races of your time to prepare for the next Reaper invasion. But traitors within our ranks, indoctrinated agents, betrayed us, and the Reapers discovered our plan.
Just out of curiosity, how would you have commanded us?
By leaving you no other option. You would have joined our army, or faced the Reapers alone.
We've uncovered quite a few Prothean ruins. Were you observing our ancestors?
Before the war, we cultivated species who showed potential. Eventually, you would have been offered a choice to join the Empire. But when the Reapers attacked, we ceased all study. We hoped they would see you as too primitive to harvest.
Well, thank you, I think. What can you tell us about your own war with the Reapers?
Many of the details were lost. The conflict lasted for centuries. Those that faced the Reapers in the beginning were long dead when I was born. There were memory shards, however, passed down from soldier to soldier. They gave us fragments of what happened.
Several years ago, we found a Prothean VI that called itself Vigil on the planet Ilos. He was the caretaker of a research project.
During my life, Ilos was only a rumor. It was said we had cities there, built on the ruins of a civilization before us, the Inusanon. If our scientists did have a research facility, whatever they were doing was secret.
Yes, Vigil said they wiped all traces of themselves from the records so the Reapers couldn't find them.
The scientists eventually went into cryogenic stasis.
More of my people survived?
No. But they did stop the Reapers from taking control of the Citadel in this cycle. It delayed their invasion.
I never saw the Citadel. It was captured long before I was born.
How did your people wage war against the Reapers?
Attrition. We fought them system by system, planet by planet, city by city. Entire worlds were sacrificed just to slow the Reapers down. Time they spent harvesting a population was time we could regroup.
That must have cost you in the long run.
Yes. Our own people would be indoctrinated, converted, then turned against us. But there was no choice. Mercy is not a weapon. It is a weakness.
Why do you think your own cycle lost the war?
What had been our strength, our empire, became a liability. All races conformed to one doctrine, one strategy. The Reapers exploited this. Once they found our weaknesses, we could not adapt. The subservient races became divided and confused. Then, it was only a matter of time.
I'm happy to say our cycle is different. Most races cooperate, but they still remain unique.
Then it may be your only hope.
Is there anything more you can tell us about this device your people were trying to build?
We heard only stories. They said our scientists were constructing a great machine that had the power to defeat the Reapers.
You never saw it?
By that point, the Empire was smashed into pieces. None of us knew what the others were doing.
Well, if we don't finish it soon, the same will be true of us.
Thank you for talking with me. I never imagined actually meeting a Prothean.
This has been amusing.
Oh?
To discover the most primitive races of my time now rule the galaxy. The Asari, the humans, the Turians.
There's also the Solarians.
The lizard people evolved.
I believe they're amphibian.
They used to eat flies. Commander, you may count on me. I am known as Javik.
And welcome aboard the Normandy, Javik.
So, over the coming episodes, we'll get more on Javik as a kind of like squad mate. He's a fully functional squad mate. That's the kind of main thing here. It's the, hey, it's the Prothean squad mate thing. And we unlock the particle rifle, Javik's kind of signature weapon, which is a unique and actually pretty bloody cool assault rifle. Javik himself is a very interesting character. I remember being really disappointed at first, because I was like, much like Liara, I'm like, oh, we finally meet a Prothean, and he's a dickhead. But the more you think about it, the more it's understandable that, yeah, like, he was born centuries after the conflict with the Reapers started. He wouldn't know all of their secrets. And the same with, like, if you just... It's the whole... You'd think a human from today that, like, time travels to the past is like, oh, look at all this amazing technology. Could you explain how a computer or a smartphone works? Not even remotely. So it's like, one person doesn't have all of the technology and ideas that make up a civilization. But we'll get more on Javik as it goes along, and I think he is generally an interesting character and perhaps worth the £6 for the DLC. But on that note, I think we're going to hold it there. It's been probably a long episode here, and it's already been very cutscene heavy as well. So thank you very much for watching. Next episode, we're going to be doing some more stuff, mostly around the kind of Citadel area. We've got one actually main side quest to do on there, as well as, talking to people as ever. So I hope you'll join me then. Thank you very much, and good day.